Shiny Pokémon, the holy grail of Pokémon hunting. Some of you spend hours, days, even weeks searching for one. Others just stumble upon them with a godly level of luck. Either way, getting a shiny is supposed to feel amazing. But imagine this, your favorite Pokémon finally shines and the shiny is just ass. Like straight up disappointing, barely different, painfully dull, or just a crime against color theory. Well, today we're fixing that. I'm taking some of the worst shiny Pokémon and giving them the good up they deserve. Let's go. So, I asked you guys to hit me up with some Pokémon that have disappointing or straight up bad shiny forms. And oh boy, you did not disappoint. We've got some real stinkers to talk about today. And first up, Gengar. Now, Gengar is an iconic Pokémon, a fan favorite, a menace in battle, and you'd think that it would mean that it gets an awesome shiny, right? Wrong. Instead of some crazy, spooky, ghostly new look, we get Diet Gengar. The same color but with slightly less purple. It's like someone just turned down the contrast by 10% and called it a day. But here's the twist. Mega Gengar, now that's a shiny done right. Instead of a washed out mess, Mega Gengar goes full ghost mode with a silky white, almost ethereal glow. That's what I'm talking about, and that's the kind of energy we need. So inspired by shiny Mega Gengar, I'm giving you shiny regular Gengar, the proper makeover it deserves. So next up on your list of shiny disappointments we have Garchomp, and this one hurts. Garchomp is a beast, a dragon shark jet fusion that looks like it was built for destruction. You'd accept a Pokemon this awesome to have an equally shiny, right? No. Instead, shiny Garchomp looks almost identical to the original, barely any change. It's like Game Freak was feeling lazy and just moved the color slightly by 1 pixel. But here's the thing, shiny Gible, that's a nice shiny. The bright, vibrant blue, voila. So why did they drop the ball with Garchomp? It just doesn't make sense. So inspired by shiny Gible, I give you new shiny Garchomp. Okay, so next on the list is Zapdos. And man, this one had so much potential. Zapdos is literally one of the legendary birds, one of the OGs, a towering electric thunder god of a Pokemon, and yet its shiny is just They just turned down the saturation and called it a day. Instead of making something striking and powerful, we get a slightly more mustard yellow bird. But here's where it gets interesting. Of course, Galarian Zapdos came a few years later, but that's something we can work with, making it feel like a completely new intimidating version of Zapdos. So inspired by Galarian Zapdos, here is the new shiny Zapdos. Alright, the next shiny that we need to fix is none other than Fuecoco. And listen, I love this little guy, he's goofy, happy, singing chili pepper of a crocodile. What's not to love? His shiny is just pink, like bubblegum pink. Now, don't get me wrong, pink shinies can be amazing, but for a fire type crocodile, it just feels off. Instead of looking like a fiery beast, he looks like he wandered into a candy store and never left. So here's my fix. Let's take the inspiration from real alligators, deep green, muddy brown, something that screams, "This thing lurks in the swamp and will end you." Or we go full chili pepper, vibrant reds, spicy orange, something that actually matches Fuecoco's whole fire breathing pepper reptile vibe. So I'm mixing the two things up, and here is the new shiny Fuecoco. Alright, this one might be controversial, but hear me out. Pikachu's shiny, kinda mid. Now I get it, it's Pikachu, the mascot, the legend, the face of the franchise. But for such an iconic Pokemon, its shiny is just a slightly different shade of yellow. But here's where I switch things up. You know what else is associated with electricity? Blue lightning. That's right, lightning isn't always just yellow. In fact, some of the most powerful and intense lightning strikes can be bright glowing blue. So inspired by actual science and a little bit of Avatar, I'm giving Pikachu a shiny that reflects its true electric power. So it's blue. Thank you! Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see your new shinies in the game, please drop a comment, like and subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye!